Step right up. Don't miss the show of a lifetime. It's the Madhouse Midway. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sideshow. My name is Mingo.
I am Manny.
My name's Sebastian.
And we want to talk about... So, you know, different countries and different people eat different things.
Yes, everybody eats.
They do.
Yeah, but...
Yes, they do.
Some people eat unfortunate things.
Yes. And today we saw this Facebook page, and that kind of what brought it to light today was what they had put on there.
Yeah.
And they said, you're not really from, what was it, Tennessee?
The South.
You're not from the South if you've never eaten horse pussy? Is that what
Horse
it was?
pussy.
Fried horse pussy.
Oh, my goodness.
Now, we did a little bit of research. We understand that it's not real. People aren't really frying horse pussy up.
But
horse
the picture was
vagina.
convincing, dude.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that thing looked nasty.
Fucking Manny.
What's
You
a regular, like,
you
what's
should
a,
have seen it. Huh?
what's a horse's, like, a normal horse name?
Okay. I'm
Sea
glad that's where
biscuit?
that went.
Seabiscuit?
Sea biscuits biscuit?
Oh, Jesus.
You want to butter sea biscuits?
Oh,
All right,
shit.
enough of that. So,
All I can think about is the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Why?
and it was
Because of sea
War, death, pestilence, and what's the other one? Famine.
so they
shit.
had these, and it.
Finish the thought.
Well, I don't. Well,
Today,
it
Junior.
looked like it could be a horse vagina.
From the picture
Have
you
you
showed me,
seen one?
right?
Yeah, it couldn't guarantee you that it was a horse. No, I've never seen one. I've never been that close to one. I've never shoved
now
my
you
arm
want
up
to.
one
Yeah.
to, correct the calf in it so it could come out.
You didn't show Sebastian
The
the picture,
fold?
right,
No.
Mingo?
No, I'm not looking at
No,
it.
you
yes,
should.
you are.
No, hell no, I'm
You
not.
should,
Oh,
dude.
come on.
Nope.
Oh,
You
it's
know what we're
so
talking
crazy
about. I'll
looking, dude.
I'll be in the dark about it.
Oh,
I'm
my
good.
So there
goodness.
was like four different versions of it where they would say, "Oh, you're not from such and such if you've never eaten this,
Yeah.
or you're not from such and such if you've never eaten this."
Yeah.
Which I understand that it's probably not that far of a cry for somebody to eat a horse vagina. I mean,
Yeah.
why not? They eat animal testicles. They eat sheep testicles, bull balls.
Penises.
What?
Like penises. Bull penises, they eat that stuff too.
Where?
In different countries.
I've never heard of a country eating a bull penis.
Yeah, they eat bull penises.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, it's a delicacy in some countries. I forgot what it was. I think it's down south, like way down south, like under Brazil. I forgot what's down there after Brazil. But those countries eat like bull penises.
Chile?
Chile, I think something. Yeah, those
There's Chile
areas.
That's
above.
on the other side of the country, of the
Is it?
continent, actually.
I think. Yeah.
That's
you're
the
right.
west coast. You're thinking east coast.
Yeah, I'm talking about way down south, like below Brazil.
Okay.
Yeah, I've heard that they eat that like it's a delicacy.
Really?
Colombia? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
I'm good.
Colombia.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'd rather. Actually, you know what, dude? I don't want to say never because I'll tell you what. I've seen this show called I Shouldn't Be Alive. And honestly, if you get to a certain point where you're starving, I think you eat anything, dude.
Yeah,
Trust
you
me.
know
No, I'd rather starve and die.
Yeah, dude.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of shows that talk about that kind of stuff.
Or like that movie, Alive. Remember that movie?
Oh, where they started eating each other,
Where
right?
they eat each other, yeah, when the plane crashed, the soccer players. That was some crazy stuff.
If you season human enough, I'm sure you can make it taste like something else.
I don't know, dude.
You
I
wanna take
bet you.
that or
Is that something?
No, it's good, dude. Yeah.
Go ahead, Sebastian.
Is that something I just said? It is.
Yeah,
And
I
you're
think
gonna
you,
deal with it.
No.
I think you can, and I think that
I will.
that's got to be some fatty
I
like.
will taco season the fuck out of human meat and make some tacos.
You just got to salt some shit up, salt and pepper, make everything good. You know what I mean?
I just covers the taste of it, whatever you're eating. Dude.
Yeah,
Let me
a
tell you.
little rosemary, a little oregano,
Yeah.
whatever. You know what I mean? But
I'll get some Hawaiian bread. You know that little rolls, the slider rolls.
Yeah. be good to go, right?
Oh, yeah.
Homie sliders, homie sliders.
Oh Jesus!
Holy shit, dude.
So like, but there's a lot of countries that eat a lot of weird stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you go into like Philippines or you go even in South America, they eat crickets, they eat scorpions, they eat
Tarantulas,
tarantulas.
scorpions. Yep.
Well, let's
Um,
be honest.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that, like, we hear it, and if it's not something that we like American food or Mexican food or, anything like that, it's like, that sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
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 Because over in England, they boil everything. So you hear about English food, and it's like, that sounds fucking gnarly.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
hear English food sucks.
And you know what's funny? Well, yeah, to us, but again, it's like what we talked about. If that's what you grow up knowing and that's what you've eaten all your life, then it's not. It's fine, right?
Difference, right, dude? Yeah.
But yeah, because you don't know anything different.
Yeah.
But to us, we hear that and we're like, the fuck?
Yeah.
What?
I told you earlier, in France, they eat
Mom
horse.
barely eat boiled eggs. They
You
eat
don't like-
snails over there. They're
France?
fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Well, I have a friend that we went out to dinner one time and she went to this place. We went to this place right here in Palm Desert, just crossing Country Club.
Yeah.
And it's this little French restaurant there, and she had waffles, and in the little pockets of the waffle
Yeah.
were snails, escargot.
Ugh.
Here-
Worst kind of gusher.
Oh,
here's me
escargot.
go-
Yeah,
me go,
that's
you
what they're
gotta try
called.
one. The fuck I do?
Fuck no, dude.
Not me, homie. Not me. I'll.
What do they taste like? Little droppings of heaven. You never know.
Well, they you know, most
See,
places
you can't salt it either, or else it just bubbles over and it gets disgusting.
Not once they're cooked. I think once they're cooked, you're good.
You don't know.
They had because
Did you eat it? Yeah.
there's Basque people, and Basque people eat a lot of snail, and they eat sheep balls, sheep testicles,
Yeah.
and sheep testicles are cooked a lot in oil and garlic.
Yeah.
So they're very garlicky,
Yeah.
as what I've been told. I never had one,
Yeah.
but Basque people eat
Nice
very
save.
weird too.
What kind of bass?
Basque,
Basque.
it's this little valley between Spain and France.
Yeah.
And they have a combination of both.
Yeah.
And the way they eat family style at their restaurants.
Yeah.
Kind of like the Boca de Bupa or whatever the fuck that restaurant's called.
Wow.
Yeah.
Boca de Bop or whatever.
That here in the valley?
Although that's Italian, but
Yeah.
they have this. They do the family style where everybody just goes and sits down,
Yeah.
and then they bring out the plate and they got meat,
Yeah.
and you eat spaghetti with salsa
Yeah.
and French fries, and the meat and some sort of bread, and it's just really a weird eclectic grouping of food.
Oh shit.
Kind of
It's
like when we
a
had
mix.
Thanksgiving and they brought spaghetti. I was like,
Yeah.
spaghetti and
I've
turkey?
never heard of spaghetti during Thanksgiving until our friend told us that.
Right.
And I
I've
was like,
never
what?
in my life ever had that.
And when I thought spaghetti, I thought she was thinking like spaghetti and meat sauce and stuff, and she brings spaghetti with
Fucking
white sauce and
buttered
cheese.
spaghetti with cheese.
With cheese.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, it was good.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah.
It was good. We're not shitting on the food. We're shitting on the culture.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is that?
Oh, that's better.
That's butter.
Yeah, we heard
We're
that.
not just gonna shit on a plate. We're gonna shit on everybody.
Yeah,
Yep.
no shit, dude.
Um,
But I hear that's a tradition.
yeah.
I've never heard of that tradition,
I
dude.
never heard of that either.
Mexican tradition? I never heard of that, dude.
But that just goes to show our ignorance about the world. Like
Yeah.
in the Philippines, right? Like here in the U.S., you go and you want to go buy dog treats, right?
Yeah.
And like pig ears and tails,
Yeah.
they're cooked and they're for the dog.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
Well, in the Philippines, that's like the fucking man gets that. They cut the ear off and they eat it like, to them it's like chicharron.
Like pig ear?
Yeah.
Pig's ear?
Yeah, pig ears.
Yeah. They eat
Wink,
that
wink,
stuff?
yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I wouldn't go so far.
You're such a
We eat
douchebag.
pig feet.
Have you ever had pickles pig feet?
No, I never had that.
Oh, dude, that shit is so bomb.
Is it?
Pickled anything is nasty.
I couldn't eat it now
Yeah.
because I know, like,
What?
it's just fucking gross. I remember
Oh, shit.
I remember being a kid and I lived right across the street, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we'd go down to the market,
Yeah.
a little blue market, and they had pickles pig feet.
Yeah.
And me and my friend,
Pickled
we
pig's feet.
We go down
Pickled.
there. What did I say?
Pickles,
Pickled.
pigged feet.
Oh,
Pickles pig.
Well, I guess because I get a little oaky when I talk about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's
go back to-
pickled pig's
I
feet.
get my southern roots. Man, one of them big pig feet right there. How much is he? All right, I think I got enough change for that. Hey, Pedro, me and you gonna split a coke, right? So,
Oh, shit.
so you get the
And I'm
pickled pig
offensive.
feet, right? And we go sit-
Oh, shit.
we go sit down on the curb in front of the store, and I'm just mowing down, dude. And
Is it good?
it's the outside skin,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And because it's been in this brine, it's soft. It's not hard
Not
anymore,
hard.
right?
I feel
But-
like it'll taste like nails though, right? It's
No,
'cause-
dude,
no?
it's delicious.
Oh shit!
I'd actually rather eat nails.
It tastes pickly. I don't know how the fuck to
Oh
put.
my
Well, that's
God.
like white people eating it. Oh, let me
Taste
have one of them.
picklesy?
When they're at a bar and they want the pickled eggs or whatever, and they
Oh.
they pull out the
Oh,
pickled eggs. And
yeah.
Dude, I had to deal with that at the fucking lodge.
And they've been sitting that fucking pickle shit so long that it's brown. You know what I mean?
Oh, I've heard of those.
So it actually looks like pickled
shit.
Yeah.
Little droppings.
Pickles shitted.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Did you ever
dude.
try one of those pickled eggs?
Hell no.
I want to try one.
Good for
I
you.
Oh, dude, I know. See, I don't think I can get even past the color, like you
I
said
don't like
earlier
eating
about the
pickled
eggs.
anything. I won't eat
Oh,
pickles.
You never had like a pickle,
No.
pickle.
No. I never had a pickled cucumber.
Oh,
No.
hey, jalapenos are pickled, right? Because they sit in the vinegar, right?
But it's a different kind of pickling
Okay.
because when they do pickles, it's with dill, which is a plant that's flavor.
Yeah.
When they do the
jalapenos,
it's vinegar, but it's vinegar with salt and the peppercorns and
That's
all
what
that
makes
stuff.
it all
Like
spicy.
that. El sabor mexicano, yeah.
Oh shit.
And that's when they do that with the corn in there.
You mean the carrot?
Corn, yeah,
the carrot. Yeah, dude. I like to eat those carrots just by themselves.
Oh yeah,
they're spicy
all day long.
Yep.
Um,
And they wonder why we have stomach problems, dude.
right? Well, and then so Filipinos will eat, and then they have something called.
Yes, they will eat.
They
Yes,
eat
they will
something called.
Balut? Is that what you're talking
well, that
about?
too. We'll get to that in a minute. But
okay.
they something called like blood pig,
Oof.
and what it is it's basically the meat cooked in the sangre del pig.
So it's pork meat
Yeah, it's pork meat, but they toss it in the.
in its own blood.
I don't know. I don't know if it's blood or if it's something else. I wouldn't eat it.
Yeah.
And somebody, oh yeah, that's. Okay, cool.
Fuck that, dude.
But then they eat this other shit called balut. Have you ever had that?
No, but I saw on a documentary once when you were talking about the little egg thing.
So if you've never heard of balut is like a what is it, a duck egg? Is that what it said?
Yeah, I think so.
Duck egg.
So it's a duck egg that's got
It's
an
fertilized.
almost formed duckling in it,
Yeah.
and before it completely forms,
Yeah.
they boil it.
Yeah.
So it's like half egg, half duck, or half egg and half chicken if they do that. You know what I mean? Sometimes
Yeah.
ostrich egg's too big, goose egg. And they eat it, but it's it's still got the beak. It's forming the ojitos. It's got the little wings and the feet. But they'll eat it just like that.
And it's a delicacy to them, right?
I had a Filipino friend. He says, "Dude,
So
you gotta
good.
have one." He says, "They're so good." I was
Fuck,
like,
I don't
"God,
think I can
Jess,
get past that
get
shit,
past
dude."
The fact that it's like, I mean, I realize that eating an egg is eating an embryo. I get that.
Yeah.
Yes,
right?
but it's
But you
better
don't
because
see-
you can't see the formed fucking animal.
Yeah.
Right. I said, but that's like
Yeah, I can't.
that's like
I can't
eating
do
that's
that.
like eating an
Scrambled
abortion,
duck eggs
dude.
are
Like
pretty
that's
good.
not. You know what I mean? I'm
No.
good.
We had scrambled duck eggs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was it
they were
good?
Yeah,
dude.
they were good.
Yeah.
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 And they're bigger, so they yield a little more.
They have a little different taste,
Yeah.
but not a whole lot.
You can't, yeah.
And you get a lot more you get a lot more bang for your buck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because they're huge,
big.
dude.
Holy shit, dude.
And they eat that, and then there's some other shit that they make. It's like a purple pan, but they make it with purple yams, or they make it with yams and they dye it purple.
Yeah.
And it's a bread that they make.
Well, I can probably handle that.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, I can.
I
I
think
can.
I've had
I
that
can
before.
stand that.
And you know what? They do that shit too with like they have when I lived up in the Bay.
Yeah.
They had a place called Jollibee, which is a fast food Filipino place,
Oh shit.
and they serve chicken and spaghetti at the same time.
What?
Yeah, you can go there and let me have a number 4.
Number por?
Number 4, the chicken leg, the biscuit, spaghetti, and the Coke, please. And a
shit,
set of
dude.
salsa. Thank you. very
Oh
much.
shit. Thank
So-
you.
And I'm offensive.
Oh my goodness, dude.
You know, but look at our culture, dude. We eat pig intestines or
Yeah.
pork or
pork
yeah,
rinds, and
chitlins.
pork chitlins, fucking what the pork belly, the intestines. Oh, the pork, the
Pork
tongue,
butt.
cow tongue.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Oh,
eat
jeez.
I don't eat brains either.
Right? Yeah, brains.
I think if I went to Mexico, I would have to try at least one brain taco.
brain taco.
I feel like I would.
Yeah,
I mean, you should. I mean, just to try it out. I mean, I'd
However,
probably
I won't
try it.
eat fucking balut, so don't ask me to go to the Philippines
Yeah.
and do that shit.
You know, I always say I would try everything once, but balut, I don't think I can get past that shit,
Nope.
dude. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
okay,
dude.
yeah, I don't
I
think I
can't.
can
I
sit
also
down.
will never be eating Rocky Mountain oysters.
Or
Nope.
or oysters. I tried oyster once,
No,
and it
Rocky
was.
Mountain oyster is bull testicles.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
that's a bull testicle.
So it's not oysters, bull
No,
testicles.
it's
Oh,
bull
that's
balls.
disgusting, dude.
I should have fucking let you ride that shit
Yeah, right.
for so long.
He was about to put his foot in his
Right.
mouth, wasn't he?
But you're right, dude. Because in different cultures, it's all normal. Like
Right.
and in Korea, they eat dog. They just eat it. They
Well,
have it
and-
hanging
and
like
it's not
chicken.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, no.
And I'll bet you some people look at what we eat, like fucking hot dogs and
Yeah.
hamburgers and all that kind of shit, and they're like, oh, that
Like,
looks
oh, that's
fucking
disgusting.
disgusting.
Well, especially when you think about what hot dogs have, dude.
Well,
Yeah.
not only that, but they give a shit by the way pigs and animals here are treated.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
treated like that, and they're corralled a certain way, and
Yeah.
all these big companies that they get paid to have this kind of livestock
Yeah.
have to move a certain amount of animals, a certain poundage,
Yeah.
so they can't lose anything.
What kind of weight are you moving? About $2,000 cows?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
dude. And I've seen some of the sick videos, dude. Seriously, that's why I don't even. When it comes to food, I don't think. I mean, I just eat it because honestly, if I sit there and think about it, at one
You
point
gonna
I
get
was.
sad.
Yeah,
You're gonna
dude, I've
eat
seen
your
some-
cheeseburger crying. I'm sorry.
Sorry, but you
Patina.
taste so good. I mean, seriously, dude. Like at one point, I was thinking, "Fuck, man, I need to go vegetarian." Because, dude, when I saw those videos, I mean, I just feel bad, dude. Because at least in Japan, what the Kobe meat that they have there,
Kobe beef.
Kobe beef, the Kobe beef that they have there, dude. What they do is
We have that here too.
we have it imported, right?
No,
Oh, we don't.
we
It's
do
just
that
part-
here.
Oh shit. Well, the way they do it over there is that they massage the cows, they free range it, they treat them good. You know what I mean?
What's
and
the
then
cow that never touches the ground?
which is that?
Isn't that Kobe?
No,
Kobe beef?
that
Are you
is-
thinking?
Yes.
There's a type of beef that when the cow's born,
Yeah.
they don't let it touch the ground.
What do they do?
They
just hang it?
suspend it. Yeah.
Oh,
They
shit.
suspend it, and they do the same thing as with Kobe. They massage it.
Yeah.
They there's one that I think they feed beer to it too, right? It's beer fed or whatever.
So it can have
Oh
that
no,
flavor.
Kobe beef is the one that just never.
Never touches the ground.
Yep.
Oh shit! Really? So that's
Yep.
why it's so fucking expensive,
but
huh?
that's why it's so marbly and so fat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it doesn't exercise. It just fucking
So
just
it's
dangles.
just fat. Yeah.
That's
It's just-
crazy,
It's just
dude.
flavor.
One thing that I don't agree with, dude, I've never tried is veal. Because that's
Oh, yeah,
baby
no.
cow, dude. So basically, the mother gives birth to the baby cow, then they just kill it. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, I
holy
guess it is.
shit, dude. I'm like, who fucking does that?
What about steak tartare? Have you ever had that?
I never. What is that?
That's just raw beef,
Raw beef? Really?
I won't eat
I don't
that.
think
like
I
raw
can do it.
hamburger meat.
Oh no, I don't think so. You
I
can
think-
get sick from that, can't you, dude?
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
get, well, you
If
get
it
sick
teeter-
more from pork, I think, than.
Yeah, because of the worms that they have
Yeah.
and shit. Because they're dirty, dude.
Oh, yeah,
They taste good, but they're dirty, dude. That's what when you make when
Man,
you.
if they didn't taste like bacon, if they didn't have bacon, I wouldn't eat pork.
I'm telling you, dude. Like that's
Bacon's
why
delicious.
I make sure that even if it's like I try not to eat pork that much, but even if I do have a ham sandwich, I try to like grill it as much as I can, dude. I've seen some shit. And I don't know, dude. There's so much
Well, like
crazy
Sebastian,
shit.
when they first moved down here,
Yeah.
I would make pork chops.
Yeah.
But their side of the family cooks them gray. You know what I mean? Where they're not.
Okay, I don't cook them gray.
What's that? What do you mean cook gray?
That
What is
it's
that?
just you barely heat it up. It doesn't have any grill marks, burn marks. It's barely cooked.
Oh shit.
That's how my grandma likes to cook sausage.
Oh,
Oh,
that's fucking disgusting.
She just cooks it gray.
Yeah.
So when you bite into it, it looks like it looks rare. Like a rare steak.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Oh shit. You can't get sick from that, dude.
Yeah,
You
of course
can.
you can.
Yeah.
Anything pork like that that's
yeah.
undercooked, any meat undercooked like that.
Yeah.
I don't do it like that. Because, I mean, I'll eat beef medium rare,
Yeah.
but nothing else. Like, I'll cook pork. I won't cook it like he does.
Yeah.
He burns the fuck out of everything because he's so afraid of getting sick. So,
Yeah,
like,
dude.
every steak is charred. Every pork looks like it came off a black pig. Like, it's...
Well, pork I can understand pork, dude. Maybe meat not so much like cow, because I mean a lot of people eat it rare. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, the only reason why my carne asada comes out like that, usually because I cook it at night.
Yeah.
So I'll leave it on there and
You don't
a couple
even see
twists
it.
and
You don't
next
even
to
see
ooh shit.
It burns.
No, he leaves it on one side, closes. He leaves it on one side, closes the lid, and I'll walk out 10 minutes later, like, "Hey, how's the meat coming?" He's fucking stuck in his phone watching some video, like, "Huh?"
Huh? Oh, I gotta switch that shit
I
out.
gotta turn it over.
It's about this fucking small and just fucking pull.
You put on that big old slab of carne asada that's like 8-10 inches long. By the time
Yeah.
he comes back out, it's like
It's like
a
2
hamburger
inches.
size
Yeah.
ball. Oh shit! I forgot to turn it over.
Oh shit, dude.
It's like beef jerky by the time we eat it, but you know that's what all the salsa and everything else is for.
I can cook, dude, but
No,
I can't barbecue.
it's
Which is funny. What happened?
So
He
that's
said
what all
that. That's what all the salsa and everything else is for. Like, no, it's not.
that's what all the condiments are for. Keep that shit juicy.
Oh shit, dude. You got to scrape off the top layer of
You take
char.
charbroil to the neck. No, it's not a layer. It's just char.
It's just char.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you eat
shit,
it,
dude.
and
No,
have you
I
di-
don't.
And have
Only
you
when there's
died
nothing
yet?
else,
I
dude.
make my own shit now.
Did you die?
That's why whenever.
But did you
That's
die?
why whenever he wants to make meat, it's like, I'll cook it.
Yeah, oh shit. Hey,
And
dude,
it- and
you
it's
get
better-
down when it comes to cooking the meat, dude. That's bomb
I try.
stuff. Yeah, dude.
It's not you. It's not you.
Yeah.
No, because I don't char anything.
Hey, do
No,
you guys make your own marinade, or do you guys just because the flavor that it has is
No,
bomb?
it's
Yeah,
just
we do.
seasoning. Okay.
It's just
Yeah, we
seasoning?
do.
Oh, perfect.
Yep.
You
Oh,
know, we
shit.
got special spices that we have shipped in from here and there. We just put them all together and blend them, have a good time, and then we just rub it right on the meat and let it good.
Dude, you should be
know?
badass if you make your own Madhouse sauce, Mingo.
That's
Oh,
right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every morning before I get in the shower, son. Every morning before I get in the shower.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
Just kidding.
Madhouse
just
sauce, Mingo.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, we were talking about some shit earlier. That shit was hilarious. That's for a different show, Mingo, I think.
What other what other country eats crazy crap?
Well, I was saying France because they eat horse like we eat cow, which was a trip to
We
me.
eat horse too with fast food.
With we do?
Fast food places use horse meat.
Oh
What?
shit!
Have you ever heard of a place like Taco Bell
They use
No,
horse.
Taco Bell
or
is not
Jack in
horse.
the Box? Yes, it is.
No, it's
Yep.
not.
And so is Jack in the
Taco
Box.
Bell is soy and tuna.
It used to be cow or fucking horse.
Horse?
Yep.
Jack in the
But then
Box
they
may have been
switched
in
it.
one.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't
Jack in
know.
the Box still is.
Honestly, dude, I do notice the difference of flavor in Jack in the
That's
Box
why
meat.
I don't eat Jack in the Box beef
Yeah,
anymore.
dude.
I will only get chicken from there.
Yeah, dude. I don't
And
eat
even
the
that
hamburgers.
shit is questionable.
Yeah, right. What kind of chicken is this?
So I don't think we're gonna get sponsors from
Jack's
Jack in
own
the Box.
chicken. Or Taco Bell, because I just shit on them
Oh
too.
my goodness,
Right?
dude. Oh my god.
It's better than shitting because of them. Anyways,
Fuck, dude. What about the meat from McDonald's? That's also I heard it was like made from slime.
Did you know that? Did you know that?
the Muffin Man.
Yeah, did you know the Muffin Man? Did you know that all the meat at McDonald's
Yeah.
is frozen
Yeah.
except for the quarter pounder?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
They fire it fresh.
Yep.
Oh,
They
shit.
cook it
Quarter
fresh
pounder.
for you there.
Shit, I might get a
So
quarter
that's why we
pounder.
only
later.
order that now.
Yeah,
The
that's why
quarter
I've
pounder?
gone to eating just that.
The quarter pounder?
Mhm.
Man, but I love the Big Macs, dude.
Yeah,
I
every once in a
love
while.
I love the Big Macs, dude. I don't know why they got rid of the Grand Mac. That thing was perfect.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
so good, dude. It was
Here-
like the perfect size.
By the way, just for reference, Jack in the Box does not use
Just so
horse
that
meat.
you can be fucking right.
Jack in the Box, no, just so that we don't get sued by Jack
petty
in the Box,
fucking bitch.
because you're
Oh,
going
what's it-
on there saying, "Hey, those fuckers said we use horse meat." No, sir.
Nobody from
Here-
Jack in the Box gives a fuck about
we're
what us three diptards are saying.
I tell you what, if I walk out this fucking room and there's a big fucking clown with a yellow nose standing outside the fucking door, it's gonna be on.
Who's
I'll tell you
got a
that
yellow
shit right
nose?
now.
Oh, the
Jack in the Box
Jack
is not a
guy?
clown.
The what is it?
And he
Oh,
doesn't
he's
have a
Jack
yellow
in the-
nose, he's got a yellow hat.
The Jack in the Box
Either
guy.
way, that motherfucker comes with a big old white head with yellow on.
Wow.
Holy shit, dude.
Please don't have a white head and anything yellow on you, or else you're getting beat the fuck up.
Right. Holy shit,
Shit.
dude. Nah,
You better
dude.
not say nothing about Burger King, because that King
Burger King fucking sucks.
Because that King freaks me out.
Burger
Oh
King is
yeah,
nasty.
dude. Imagine that motherfucker in the middle of the night at your fucking side of your bed. Mingo.
Hey, but I tell you what, I give a fuck what anybody says, dude.
Yeah.
Jack in the Box had the best fucking ad campaign
Yeah.
back in like the late 80s, early 90s
Which
when
one
they
was
were
it?
doing like the Cop series. When Cops was on and it was really big.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden they break into commercial and all you see is a guy in a fucking wife beater and you hear and he finally tackles him and, "Hey dude, why are you running? I just want you to taste my burger."
Oh
fucking Jack in the Box
yeah.
running.
Oh
The
shit, that's
best
an
fucking-
old school commercial, dude.
That was the best ad campaign ever, dude.
They knew what they were doing.
Fuck yeah, I grabbed attention because that's when they did that shit right after people started dying from
the burgers.
Yeah, there was something about the burger meat that was tainted.
And it's true because
The
a
horse
lot
meat.
of people were going to hospitals.
Now you'll fucking say it. But I can't.
I'm just referencing back when people
Jesus
died, though.
Christ.
Well, but that's facts,
All
all
over the
right.
news, yeah.
Because they were dying from
people
the
died,
from
definitely.
from Jack in the Box, dude.
Mhm.
I'm surprised they're still around from all that stuff that happened.
Well, but that's what brought them back.
I'm
Dude. They
surprised
were
Chipotle's
on the
still
brink of
oh shit.
they were on the brink of going under, and then somebody bought them out, and then they used that fucking ad campaign, dude.
Fucking threw them out.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shit, man.
That ad came, and that whatever company that was, that was a great fucking ad campaign.
Yeah,
dude.
it
There's
saved
no
that
way you can
company.
argue that.
And they're still around, dude.
Yeah.
They're still doing their thing.
Yep.
Fuck,
And
dude.
all their ads now are a little bit more in your face, a little more aggressive. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Like Carlos Jr.'s used to be.
Oh yeah, Carlos Jr.'s had some pretty
With all the
grunge. Yes.
fucking half-naked women.
Well, yeah. Then they, for some reason, they pushed out and stopped putting all the pretty girls on there.
They
I
started
remember
doing
when they had that one with the twins that were on there. Oh my
twins.
And then,
Paris Hilton one.
yeah.
Yeah.
And there was another girl,
Kate
Kathleen
Upton?
something. That
Kate
was,
Upton, yes.
Oh, Kate Upton's just fucking.
He just came.
Yeah. Hold on, I need a minute. She.
No, you don't.
As a matter of fact, she just had a baby, dude.
Who?
Kate
Kate
Upton?
Upton? Really?
She was bomb.
Oh shit, dude.
Motherhood looks good on her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Paris Hilton still looks good for her age, dude. She's aging pretty well. I know.
Yeah, we
people-
just went over that.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, dude. Like that, she was. I had a huge crush on her.
Yeah.
Serious shit. I don't care how stupid she is. I mean,
You know what it
But
was?
I-
Dude? You know what it was? The most
Just like
thing-
Paris
there
Hilton.
was, there was an era of time,
yes.
and it was yeah, right.
Like
You're
most
going
of
into
time,
a team.
Like most of time, there is an era.
There was an era of time. Take a walk with me and let me show you the splendors. There was a time when like it was Paris Hilton and it
shit.
was
Rich, or was it Nicole Richie? Or
no the girl that you always talk about. You always go back to her.
Carmen Electra?
Carmen Electra, Pamela Anderson, and there was a time where girls,
Yeah.
when you would talk to them, and you, hey baby, how you doing? You want to go here? Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh, the Swedish.
Oh, remember when
Yeah,
girls
for
would
sure,
say-
for
No, no,
sure.
no, not the Swedish.
Not the Swedish?
They were just American girls that said, yeah.
The
Yeah.
Valley Girl.
Oh,
Yeah.
Valley Girls.
Dude, that shit was so hot. When hot chicks would just be like,
Oh,
hey, baby,
shit,
you having a
dude.
good day? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to go to the room? Yeah.
Now if they do it, it's because they're dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude.
You like, yeah.
They were just hot, dude. I don't know. Maybe I'm just...
Oh, shit, dude. Damn, talking about all this food, dude. I'm getting hungry. We just had some tamales.
We just
right?
fucking ate.
I just had a tamale right now, dude, but that opened up my appetite.
Yeah, right?
Oh, well, one of the things that I did eat that was pretty weird because when we were growing up in Mexico, I used to have iguana soup.
Yeah, I'm
Iguana
sorry, say it
soup?
again?
Yeah, iguana soup.
that actually
Iguana
sounds
soup?
pretty
Iguana
good.
soup, yeah.
I've heard
My-
iguana tastes
My
good.
grandpa did it. He would go to the, because we would go to, fuck, what part of Mexico we were? We were down there in Mexico somewhere, and I was like
In the
maybe
Yucatan?
in the Yucatan, because my grandpa was Yaqui Indian.
Okay.
You know? So we would go down there, and I forgot how old was I, like 5 or 6 or whatever, and he would go down there, and his buddies would, hunt iguana and grab it. They would skin it in front of us. They would put potatoes, and in the middle of the forest, he would just put like a pot with water and potatoes and onion, whatever. They would skin the iguana, peel it, cut it, throw the pieces in there. It was good, dude. That was good shit, man.
So what part of it did they eat? Like the tail, right?
Honestly, I don't remember, but I just remember them picking it up, cutting it, skinning it, cutting it, and then just throwing the pieces of meat in the boiling water.
Really?
Yeah. She was good,
How
dude.
funny! I just got an ad for Taco Bell on my phone.
Oh, that's scary.
Everything.
They're going to lure you in now. Let's bring them in here and show them.
Come eat our horse meat.
What kind of
Yeah, come eat our
kangaroo
horse
meat
Fuck
we
you,
got
Taco Bell! Stop it!
Oh shit, dude.
How funny would it be if I got one for Jack in the Box?
Yeah, right?
Holy
It'd be funny if
shit.
you got a message from Jack that was just his face and his
Yeah,
fingers
with
like
fingers
that.
up in the air.
I would send that shit to you.
Oh
Right?
shit, dude.
Shit. So, okay, so
Oh, wait, here's one for McDonald's.
I remember
Yeah.
being a kid. And my uncles used to go hunting all the time.
Yeah.
And I remember they went pheasant hunting.
What,
Eh.
pheasant?
Pheasant?
What's that?
It's a type of bird. It's a fowl.
Oh, it's a bird?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Never heard of that.
It's like it's bigger than a chicken. The tail feathers are shorter than a peacock, but they have that kind of that same peacock shape. Like, yeah.
Oh shit.
So they would bring that back, and they would, they'd skin it and they'd clean it, and my uncles would eat that, and I was like, I was hysterical, dude. Dad, I want to try it. I want to try it. I want to try it. Okay, come on, we'll let you try it. Hold on.
Yeah.
And they'd put some on my plate, and I ate it. And I was like, fuck, that was good. I want more, and I ate more.
Was it good?
And it wasn't until years later did I realize it was just a fucking hot dog cut down the middle, so that and you know how when they cook it, it folds.
Yeah.
That's what they gave me to eat. I mean, I was like 6, 7 years old.
You didn't know any better, dude?
Fuck yeah, bro. I had pheasant.
Oh,
this
shit, dude.
Little did I had a fucking hot dog with ketchup.
Holy shit, that's some fucked up shit, dude.
Yeah.
All those years, you're probably thinking, like, I'm the shit eating pheasant.
You know what, dude? I've got a lot of, like, when I was a baby,
Yeah.
I was like 2.5, probably 3, and I wouldn't give up the bottle.
Yeah.
And my uncle was having, there was somebody in the family was getting married or something.
Yeah.
And they were getting ready to castrate the pig so that they can cook it, right?
Yeah.
So we go up to his terreno
Yeah.
to go, watch them do this shit, right?
Yeah.
So we're there, and my mom's walking us over there, and I got my fucking badass Fred Flintstone bottle, right?
Yeah.
And I'm walking over there, and I'm sitting there with my tata and just watching the fucking pig, and the pig's coming over, and my mom grabs the bottle from me.
Yeah.
And she says, ¿Le puedo dar al pig? Can I give it to the pig?
Your bottle?
Yeah, I was like, no.
Yeah.
I'm going to share it with a pig. Right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, at 3, obviously, I wasn't talking like that, but
Yeah.
I'm sure my face was saying all of that. And so she fed it to the pig.
Oh.
She gave him my bottle, right?
Yeah.
And then she's giggling, and she turns back around. She says, here, you want it? You want your bottle back?
You're like,
No.
fuck no, dude.
And I never took the bottle after that.
So
That's
guess
probably
how she
wasn't
got him
true.
off the bottle.
But I ate the
Give it to
fuck
the
out of
pig.
some bacon, though.
You got it back on, dude.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit.
Pork
dude.
tenderloin, ham sandwiches,
Oh, fuck, dude.
pork chops, all that.
Man, I need something to eat, dude.
Right?
Fuck that.
Again,
I'm
you
getting
just
fucking-
ate.
Fuck,
Well,
I had a
there's Jack in the
tamale,
Box
dude.
down the street.
Oh, fuck
there's
no.
Carl's Jr.
There's Taco Bell
Taco
up
Bell
that
down the
way. There's
street.
McDonald's up that way.
Fuck no, dude. Holy
Mhm.
shit. Hey, that horse meat was good, though. Let me tell you, Amigo, back in the day. I used to fuck me up some Jumbo Jacks.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, dude.
no,
Oh,
me,
yeah,
dude.
dude. Fuck,
My place was Burger King. I like Burger King because I worked
wow.
there, you know what I mean? So,
Oh, you used to work there, dude?
oh yeah, that was my first. That was like my first actual job.
Oh, shit.
It was at Burger King.
So you saw the gross shit in the back or what, dude? Were
I
they,
wouldn't
or,
have
they,
any
or were they
gross
pretty
shit,
good?
dude. Yeah, we were pretty good about
Yeah?
shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the best part was that they would have you work early on the weekends.
Yeah.
So I would make my own. I was making the fucking Supreme sandwich, Supreme breakfast sandwich before they put it on the menu. You know what I mean?
Oh,
And
shit.
egg and bacon and ham and
So was
sausage.
it the
and
croissant
another egg
one?
on top. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Big old thick
yeah,
sandwich.
dude.
Oh man.
That was my favorite thing to eat in the mornings. Like sometimes when we were, my dad had money and we would feel special. He would be like, "Okay, man, we're gonna go to Burger King and get you that croissant in the mornings." Me and my brother were like, "Yeah,
It's on.
hell yeah, dude,
Love you, Dad.
Yeah." Fuck, yeah, those small things in life.
They had the best ham, dude. I don't know what it was back in the day. Their ham now it's okay. It's not like it was
super
back
processed now. That's why I mean.
Yeah.
They put so much shit in our food nowadays. It's just ridiculous.
Then, well, that was the same thing that we talked about too with people drinking milk. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we're not supposed to drink something that was intended for a 2,000-pound baby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Giving
your
it to
kids
a
grow and they
15-pound
grow
baby.
fat
Yeah.
and they grow fast and then they.
And then
you know,
the
they're
hormones are all over the place because of all the hormones that they're putting
right,
in
and all the
there.
extra hormones are put in our meat to make it grow faster
Ugh.
because there's so many people and we gotta
Yeah, you
we
gotta
gotta keep
extend
up
the
with the
shelf life.
demand and yeah, dude.
Yep.
But they say that if we were to go into and really have some sort of societal collapse
Yeah.
and people had to hunt for their own food,
Yeah.
that they wouldn't be able to eat. Not
no.
because they couldn't capture or kill an animal, but because the taste of a free-range animal is totally different than one that's been fed
Yeah.
hormones and all that,
Yeah.
GMO and all that other bullshit.
What should
you
they
know
put
what I
in
mean?
our foods now?
All the feed and all that.
Yeah, dude.
Because like chickens,
Yeah.
they don't mate to drop eggs.
Yeah.
They give them these pellets
Yeah.
that make the chicken's body believe that it's
We're
been
pregnant. Yeah.
and it drops an egg.
Frigante.
Oh shit, dude. Really?
That's like what they do with cows too.
Yep.
If they're not breeding cows to make beef, They're breeding cows just for milk.
Right.
Oh shit.
And so what they'll do is they'll just breed a line of cows and then fill them full of hormones so that they make them feel like they're pregnant.
Yeah.
And they just
Produce
milk them till they die. And then breed a bunch more.
Fuck, dude, that is some crazy shit, dude.
And imagine how many gallons of milk. How many gallons of milk do they get out of a cow a day? Can you look that up?
Can you look that
What's the average? Because sometimes
Hold
they're
on, let
like
me-
their udders are rubbing the ground, like,
Because
they
it's
just hook 'em
That's
so
how big
loose
they
and
are.
big,
and they just hook them up to a fucking milk machine. Almost.
and they just milk the shit out of them. Fuck, dude. That's insane, dude. To be
crazy,
honest, with you. That's
right?
some crazy ass shit, dude. No, and you think about it, dude. How much food do we throw away on a daily basis, and
Yeah.
all around the country because the shelf life is expiring, so we basically throw that shit away, dude.
But look at how fat, like, and that's part of the problem. Like I'll go and I don't like to buy fruit.
What?
I buy fruit at Circle K. I buy fruit at Walmart or whatever. I come home,
Yeah.
and 2 days later, ya se está pudriendo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's soft on one side, and then the next thing you know, there's
Yeah.
fucking fruit flies. It's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't keep for more than a day or two. You know what I mean?
So when it's cold, we can get about a gallon per 100 pounds.
Per 100 pounds.
A gallon per 100. So if it's
When
2,000
it's
pounds, they get 20
warm,
gallons?
yes. When it's warm, you can do math. We get 2 gallons per 100 pounds.
When it's warm outside.
Yes.
Fuck, dude.
Do you
That's a
imagine being
lot
a
of
cow
milk.
walking with 160 pounds of, or 40 gallons of fucking milk in your udders?
dude. And they only breed them for that particular purpose.
Yep.
Some of them, yeah.
Certain cows, yeah.
And then when they die,
because
they
they're barn kept, and
They're
they're
barn-
just in stalls,
yeah.
and that they don't
They're-
move. They're just
Yeah,
in
they're
these-
just in stalls that can fit just them.
right.
And then they have those suction cup thingies that stuck to their titties.
well, they take them off when they're not
yeah.
because they have to put udder cream on them and shit like that. Para que no se hacen chap, they don't crack the nipples.
Yeah.
Because that
So-
would be an utter disaster.
Yeah. Oh god.
Fuck.
You said yeah.
So they they put the udder cream on there and all that, whatever that or Bagabomb is what they call it. They'll put that on there.
Yeah.
It's just like chapstick for their nipples, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, we get what it is.
And,
I'm fucking getting
and they
grossed out.
feed them. They feed them right there where they stand.
Yeah.
They stay there all day long. They come. They spray it all down.
Yeah.
Maybe twice a day they milk them. I guess I don't. I don't really know, but
Thank God I learned about almond milk, dude, because I don't. And you know what's funny about that? I used to love regular milk, and then I switched over to almond milk, and now that I try to I'll try regular milk at whatever point in time,
yeah,
and it tastes like shit to me now, dude.
yeah.
Seriously.
It's well, you're getting all the cow's fat and whatever it eats is what you're
consuming.
what you're tasting. You know what I mean?
And I think that's why they back in the day, a while back, they had that mad cow disease. And I think, again, like my brother was telling me, it's because, you know, when you have free range cows, they're eating like the green grass and they're eating, you know, just natural stuff. But when you have these kept cows in these cages and they feed them hay, you know what I mean? The hay is all dried up and brittle, so the cows are not getting the nutrients that they need to sustain their bodies and their brains.
It's just keeping them alive.
You know, yeah, exactly. And so these cows go crazy because the brain is shutting down because they don't have the energy to
Doesn't have
stand, and you know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why, and we're consuming that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep, and it tastes good with chocolate syrup.
Sure does. No.
Holy
Well,
shit.
and then what's crazy is like you know, Tulare is where his grandparents live.
Her?
I said
Her?
yeah.
Her?
I'm kidding.
and that's Central California between like Bakersfield and Tulare, maybe further up than that, Kingman or whatever,
Kingsman?
Kingsman. It's all
No, I think it is
dairy.
Kingman.
Kingsman?
It's Kingman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kingman?
It's all dairy. All of that Kern County shit is all
So
dairy.
going up to my grandparents' house, there's a certain section of about a half hour, like 25 minutes to about a half hour that just smells like cow shit.
Oh,
Yeah, and if you,
And you
drive
can
there,
see the piles of fucking,
like
yeah.
shit?
Yep.
and that's why it's so that's part of the reason why it's so foggy there
Because
because
just shit
they
particles.
shit
It's shit fog.
and it's cold.
Are you shitting?
The steam from the shit creates the fog.
The fog?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So
Crazy.
you're inhaling. If you drive by and you smell the shit, you're inhaling particles of shit.
Yeah,
You were sniffing something that was in something else's ass.
pretty much. And a part
fuck
of
that,
you know
dude.
a part of the whole thing with the animals
Asshole.
is that
Part of the butthole.
and that was like they talk about with the pigs is they feed the dead pigs to the pigs.
regular pigs.
So I think they try to blame something like that on the mad cow disease where, it's because they were getting, they were too close together and they were eating shit from other cows or they were eating dead cows. They just mixed it all up with everything that they were feeding them back.
Yeah.
That way it's a constant cycle and they're not losing any money off of what they've lost.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
What you said,
Yeah.
honestly,
Yeah.
made a lot more sense than them
what they were
talking
trying to tell
about,
you. Shit.
trying
Yeah.
to-
Yeah, my brother was telling me that, and I was like, "Oh, dude, that makes fucking perfect sense. They don't get the nutrients that they need, dude. You know what I mean?
Well,
and we're
that's like-
consuming that.
And maybe next time we'll talk about it. We need to go on to. There's a show on Netflix that talks about money in the U.S.
Yeah.
and to trace it back. If you look at everything now and all the GMO shit and everything else, they're talking about corn.
Yeah.
Because corn is in everything.
Yeah.
Corn syrup, shit's corn based.
Yeah.
I mean, cereal, flour, all kinds of shit, right? Like, it all has some sort of
Corn.
corn starch.
Cornmeal.
Cornmeal.
High fructose corn syrup.
Yeah.
There you
What, I
go.
mean, what doesn't have corn in it?
Yeah.
And when they make fossil fuel,
Corn.
what do they make it out of?
Corn.
Corn.
Yeah. It's my brother told me that because he listens and reads up on all that shit, that corn, if it's not organic and they're just regular corn from GMO, the stuff that corn produces is a natural kind of like a biofuel,
It's
but it's also a it's kind of like rat poison. So it I forgot what he says. It basically is we're eating that shit. So basically, in small doses of like rat poison, we're eating that shit every day. So that's why he tells me, dude, if you're gonna eat corn, eat organic corn. Don't eat regular corn because regular corn has the worst shit you can
The
eat.
GMO shit.
The super GMO shit, and especially because the shit called Roundup that they put on the. There was a story a while back that this guy he was in the field somewhere and they brought him into the hospital, right? And so his wife brought him in, and he was like convulsing and foaming at the mouth, and the doctors were like, "Well, what happened? What was he doing?" He's like, "I don't know. He was in the fields, and all of a sudden he collapsed and he starts going crazy." So the doctor's like, "Okay." So they started doing like tests on him, and they were trying to figure out what was going on. All of a sudden, his nurses started to say, "Hey, I don't feel so good," right? So they're like, okay, and they're like, they started collapsing also and going through the symptoms that he was going through. Then his wife, and then the doctors, right? So they're like, oh shit, this is a biochemical attack or something, right? So the hazmat dudes came in, right? And they put everybody like, in quarantine, all this other bullshit, right? And this is a true story, by the way, and it happened. And so they ran tests, right? And I don't forget what happened exactly. And so a guy that was in the military was in the hospital, and he goes because everybody was keeling over and basically dying, and the guy's like, man, I haven't seen this since I was in
Agent
Afghanistan.
Orange. Oh.
Yeah, he was like, I haven't seen this since I was in Afghanistan when they dropped some biochemical stuff in the air. People.
Sarin? Is that what it's called?
Sarin gas, something like that. So the biohazards dude told him, the army guy told him, you know what helped is epinephrine, because it counteracts the effects of the biohazard shit, whatever. So they start giving people epinephrine, and everybody was just like waking up from it, and they were like, oh shit, let's give everybody epinephrine. So they start giving people epinephrine. So the once they gave the main guy who was there in the first place epinephrine, he woke up like a few days later, and they told him like, dude, what the fuck happened? Like, you came in with like, we want to know what caused all this, right? He says, well, I don't remember, dude. I remember I was working in the field, and the last thing I remember was the guy who throws the Roundup from the plane,
the crop duster.
The crop duster. It hit the field. It got on me too, but I didn't think anything of it. And so that's the last thing I remember. So they ran tests. So it was a
basically carpet bombed them.
Yeah, basically the shit that the Roundup that they used to crop the fields, got on his skin.
So we don't know if it's Roundup exactly, right?
We don't. Well, they said that it was
No, it's
a
a
concentrated
version
form
of
of
it,
it. Yes, a
It's
concentrated form of it.
chemicals,
Yeah. So it's a chemical that preserves the vegetation. You know what I mean? So if you think about this, Mingo, we're consuming that in our bodies every single day, dude. That's exactly what we have in our foods right now.
Well, that's what. Yeah, my mom always used to. Make sure you wash the fruit really, really well.
No.
Make sure. But think about all the people that can I say it? That we see every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
That work in that industry on the back end of it.
Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
They're picking and around all that shit too.
Yeah, dude. And I'm not for nothing, but when I see some of these people,
we see them too. They come in. We take stuff out of their hands.
yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. And I've seen. I'm sorry to say, but I've seen some people, and I can tell right away, like they've been exposed to so much of that shit
Yep.
that it looks like their skin's peeling off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they don't look healthy.
Yeah.
You know? And I sit there and like, fuck, dude, all this for the almighty dollar. You know what I mean? Just so
Yep.
you can have a piece of the pie per se. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know, dude. But that shit's crazy, dude. When I saw that documentary about that guy, my brother's like, dude, you need to start eating organic food. And it's kind of hard. I'm not gonna BS, you know, because it's very expensive. Organic food, like organic banana, is like $1.50 compared to like 50 cents. You know what I mean, or 25 cents, or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's a big gap, dude.
Well, but
You know what I
think
mean?
about it. They give us shit because they say that we're all fat and we're all this or we're all,
Yeah.
But think about it. You're right. How expensive is it to eat healthy?
Yeah, dude, it is, man. It is, dude.
Because I remember growing up and I remember watching my mom go through it, and we were on welfare, so I remember
Yeah.
we didn't get the good meat.
Yeah.
We didn't get the good
Good
name brand
cheese.
shit.
You got that brick cheese from the government,
Yeah,
dude, just
and-
like we
and-
did.
You remember Lady Lee? We
Oh,
got all the yellow cans.
Yeah, I
that's
remember that
shit
shit.
that we grew up on.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all that was all that same kind of shit you're talking about.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
we
it's
didn't-
super processed.
yeah,
food.
we didn't get to eat that we got the shit that would last on the shelves for years.
For years. Yeah,
it would
because
last to a
it's
nuclear
all
blast, you
preserved.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah, dude.
I'll tell you what, dude.
Yeah.
Let's do a little bit of homework. We'll put a pin in this, and we'll talk more about
Yeah.
the corn and GMO based and all that kind of bullshit next
Yeah.
time around.
Yes, sir.
All right, hey guys, thanks for hanging with us. We appreciate it. Sebastian, tell them what they
Sorry,
need to
dude.
do.
If you're listening to us on Spreaker, follow us. Like all the podcasts, I just uploaded the rest of everything before this, so up to 21.
Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, like all the videos, comment down below suggestions and stuff you want to hear us talk about. That's where we can see your feedback and all that kind of stuff. Hit the subscribe. I don't think I said that yet. Subscribe to the channel. It's Madhouse Radio. Hit the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload. And look for us on all our social media. Just look up Madhouse Radio and find the logo.
Yes, sir.
Manny, any final words?
Yeah, just one last thing. Watch OMG GMO. Look it up. It's a documentary. It's really good.
There you go. And we'll see you in a couple of days. Love you guys. Peace.